Hey y'all. Okay, I don't know who all seen this yet, but this lady right here went missing 24 years ago and she has been found. Um, she was identified as her. And the way that this case went down and and everything that happened is just it's crazy, but thank God she was found alive and she's safe and she's lived, she had a good life. Okay. It says, woman identified as baby girl who vanished 24 years ago. And this article was published yesterday on July 25th. And this right here, okay, is her when she went missing. This is a baby picture of her. She went missing when she was 9 months old. And this is an age progression photo that they did for the Missing Persons Database, National Center for Missing Children. Says a woman who disappeared in Arizona as a baby more than 24 years ago was found alive in Connecticut, according to reports. Aleacia Stancil was born in Phoenix, was 9 months old in December 1994 when her mom left her in the care of a friend, claiming she needs to clear her head, according to azfamily.com. Authorities said the mom, Toni Stancil, returned 2 days later for her daughter, but the girl was gone. Unknown to her mother, Aleacia reportedly was passed along to several people until she wound up in police custody, but officers didn't know the baby's name. Toni Stancil soon landed in jail and didn't report her daughter missing until March 1995, the news site reported. By then, the girl was in the care of Child Protective Services. However, officials didn't link the two cases together. Toni Stancil was murdered the same year, which further jeopardized the investigation of her missing child. That's so sad. Without that one and only witness, I'm very limited in how to proceed with the investigation. It wasn't until 2014 that a break was made in the case on the other side of the country. Officials said a disoriented young woman showed up at a Connecticut hospital with no identification. A nurse found it odd that the woman didn't know much about herself and searched online for missing people, discovering an age progression photo of Aleacia Stancil. The nurse notified police and the woman underwent DNA testing to determine if that was a match, or if she was a match. 3 years later, the test finally confirmed Alicia's identity. I don't know why it would take 3 years. She had been adopted and raised under a different name. Even after 20 plus years, happy outcomes can come, Phoenix Police Sergeant Armando Carbajal told news station KTAR. Okay, I'm going to show y'all another one because it does have a couple more, a little bit more information in it, and it's like a maybe 1 or 2 minute video. But I wanted to, like, her mom, it is so sad because her mom died while this young girl was still missing, later on the same year. And it's so sad because who would have ever thought that 24 years later her daughter would have been found? And I don't know why. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't know why it took so long to get the results, for her DNA. It says 3 years later, the test finally confirmed Alicia's identity. I don't understand that. It's crazy. I don't know why is it doing this. I don't know what's wrong. What's going on? But okay, you know what? I don't even need to show y'all the article. I'm just gonna play this little quick video. Okay, because the video I'm gonna show you basically just tells you every single thing that's in the article. There's no need to read it and do that. Look at that sweet baby. God, she's so cute. So adorable. This is her when she was a baby. She's so cute. Beautiful little angel. Okay, so here we'll play this. I don't know why it's taking so long for this video to load. This is crazy. But I did want to point one more thing out, okay, just real quick while we're waiting on this. You know, in cases like this, it makes you wonder how many other people out there are, in her situation. And it's just, it's like, it brings a lot more hope, that, there could
Finding out
possibly
where this
be a
young
lot of
woman
cold
is
cases.
today and what happened to her nearly 24 years ago. Phoenix, December 1994. 9-month-old Aleacia Stancil went missing. Her mother, Toni Stancil, had a hard life. After the Air Force, she struggled with drug use and turned to prostitution. 24 years ago, Toni gave her daughter to a friend, saying she just needed a few days to clear her head. The child was passed on from person to person until she ended up with police, her identity unknown. When Toni came back 2 days later, the baby was gone. She went to jail soon after and didn't report Aleacia missing until March. But the information was never connected. Toni was found murdered that same year.
Without that one and only witness, I'm very limited in how to proceed with the investigation.
Then in 2014, a young woman in Connecticut showed up at a hospital. She had no ID and didn't know much about herself. The nurse found it suspicious and looked online for missing people. She came across this age progression photo of Aleacia and called police. Police took her DNA for testing. 3 years later, the test came back a match. Aleacia had been adopted and now goes by a different name. Her grandmother, Frances Ford, says Aleacia wishes to stay out of the spotlight, but says the two were able to meet in person. She says Alicia's life has been complicated and confusing. She wishes to one day have a close relationship with her.
I would want the world to know that these are the things that can happen to kids, and this in every story is not a happily ever after, and it doesn't mean that they came from somebody who didn't want them or didn't care.
Lauren Reimer for Arizona's Family.
Exactly. It gives you a lot of hope, that, possibly, like, I don't know, there's so many children that are missing, that are just still missing, and that have been missing for so long right now. Even adults, and it makes you very hopeful, that there's a lot of other cases out here that could be similar to this. Maybe they got lost in the system or something like that. It's always good to hear about a missing person being found alive. And it's always, it's even better when you hear there's someone who's been missing for 24 years to be found alive. It's a miracle. So I wanted to share this with y'all and, let y'all know that, there's always hope. If anybody knows anybody that's missing, there's always hope. Don't lose hope. Just keep praying and keep hoping that, that they will be found. I'm sure that a lot of people, they didn't know what had happened to this young lady right here, to this baby. She was only a baby when she went missing. 9 months old, a beautiful little, sweet little baby. But y'all leave y'all's comments and feedback below. If y'all would like to send me anything, please feel free to do so on my email, or you can add me on Facebook and send whatever you like through Messenger. If y'all have not subscribed to my other channel, please click on the link down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until the next time I talk to y'all, I love y'all. Have a great night.